Alright then, out we come. Oh, mind you, who's this in the corner? See what they've got to say. No, don't want to do that. There's too much reading involved in those pieces, people. Can't be doing with that. Right, what else have we got going on? Can't remember the last time we had any healthy birth in the village. Not many new faces these days, most are eager to leave Direford. Draco Jenin! See who's talking in there. Right then, who's about? Evening all.
I just want to find her. Surely even you can understand that.
We're decent folk, my lord. Perhaps you should leave and check the wilds. How do you do?
The innkeeper digs inside a mug with a dirty rag. His eyes under his thick brows are tired but watchful. He gives you the quick nod as you approach the bar. Don't see many travellers these days. Something I can do for you? What was your exchange with that nobleman about? He looks up from polishing the tankard and glowers at the lord. Folk round here are decent. Folk round here's decent. They mind their own business. You want to stick your nose in it? Go talk to him yourself. I have questions about Direford. Have you seen an Orlan called Nefer? He jerks his head at the stairs. Twitchy lady, that one. Tell me about the village. Walk from one bridge to the next and you've seen it. We're quiet, hard-working folk. We keep to ourselves and don't take to being pushed around. He glares at the well-dressed man standing off to the side. Who lives in Direford? Not many anymore. Hard to keep people around when everyone here's birthing Hollowborn. But we got a few who stick around and do business. Tigril's the leather courier. Hendiana crafts potions and Winfred trades in general goods. Alright. Tigrill. Trigil. I can't pronounce anything in this game. Trigil, the leather carrier. Want to see him, don't we? Rumble's a pig farmer. Or was, anyway. Tell me about Trigil. He's a courier. Treats leather and makes armour and a few other goods with it. Problem is, the smell of tallow and deer shit tends to put people off their food, and his shop is right next door. That's handy to know. What's Hendina's story? Lady's a clever hand with potions and poultices. Got herself into trouble with a nest of worms or so, I hear. Her cart's on the east end of town. And Winfrith, we've already met him. Been around even longer than I have. Nice enough fellow, but never could quite find his way to end of a sentence. His shop's across the square. Something happened to Rambald's pigs, I take it. Damn ogre carried them off. Now he squeals more than his herd ever did. It is rotten luck. Let's go back to my previous questions about Direford. Have you seen an Orlan? You said you don't see many travellers. Of course not. Why would they come here? We've got bandits on the road and an ogre in the forest. At that yapping fool Rumbad will tell you. Worse yet, hasn't been a healthy child born here in over a year. Most kith that come here is just passing through. About the ogre. You don't hardly see him this close to town. Ogres and kith don't mix well. Ugly bastards, but they're smart enough to know that much. You want to know more? Talk to Rumbald. His farm was southwest of here. I just did, yeah. I'd like to hire an adventurer. Alright. Let's see what rooms you have. Now, we'll see what the adventurer thing's like. Got a few round here looking for work. Tell me what you're looking for and I'll hunt them down. Level 2 adventurer, level 1 adventurer. It didn't tell you much about them, does it? Alright, so you can do all your party stuff at any inn, I assume. And you can sleep if you haven't got any campfires also, I assume. Lord Harrond. The man wears Adair-style robes. Simple but elegant. His fine leather shoes look like they were made for padding around indoors, yet they're caked with mud. He yanks at a lock of hair twined around his silk gloved finger. His fine features are etched with anxiety.
My child is out there. Do they not understand?
708 experience.
My lord, we're doing everything we can. Unfortunately, these villagers...
Beasts take them all. I don't care how you do it, but find her.
Your child is missing, I take it?
Yes, Lady Alice. My daughter.
He tugs at the fingertips of his gloves.
I've asked around, but nobody in this mud hole has any concerns beyond their swine. They turn my men away like beggars and seem downright pleased to be of no use. But you're not one of my soldiers. And you look like you're used to getting your hands dirty, if you don't mind my saying so.
Not at all. His guard leans in. My lord, I... Why did he just stop talking halfway through? So annoying. If you find her, he nibbles the thumb of one of the silk gloves. Tell her I won't be upset with her. She can come back and all will be well. I just want to make sure my child is safe. Nothing in the world is more important to me. I'd like to ask a few questions about your daughter.
Of course.
Describe Lady Elise. She's a striking woman. Striking young woman, in fact. Bears more resemblance to her mother than to me. She has auburn hair and delicate, well-bred features. She must be, 28 or 29 now. Good of him to know. Tell me about her disappearance. We'd stopped in Direford a few days. On our 4th evening here, I was making plans to continue our journey. Lady Elise was feeling unwell and went to bed. When I retired a couple of hours later, I found that she had vanished. None of my men had seen her go, and no one at the inn knows where she was. Since then, my people have been combing the village, but we've yet to find a clue, and the locals have been no help. Why did you and Elise come to Direford? It was merely a stop along the way to Ina's Rest. However, she took ill shortly after our arrival, so it seemed prudent to allow her a few days to recover. What's in Ina's Rest? He frowns as if to protest, but he gives in with a sigh. Lady Elise has reached an age where it is prudent for her to marry. Given this legacy business, I can't let her fertile lips slip by, nor do I want her womb to fester with the presence of so many hollowborn. Oh, very nice. So she's run away because she doesn't want to marry some old cretin, that's why. It seems there would be more potential suitors in New Haemar or New Yama. Where's the rest of your family? Surely they wouldn't want to miss your daughter's betrothal. I see, but going back to your daughter. Lady Harrond is ill-suited for travel, I'm afraid, and unfortunately Alice has few other close relatives. My sister and her husband, Alice's aunt and uncle, of course, have been visiting Adair these past months. And as for siblings, Elise has none. My wife has only given birth to Hollowborn since Elise, that is. You think I haven't considered that? Arranging a suitable match is difficult. The best prospects for my child lay in his rest. And going back to your daughter. Back to previous questions. So, I heard arguing with the innkeeper.
A petty, small-minded man, just like the rest of them around here. I've been paying him an honest fee for board and bed, and yet he can't be bothered to stir himself to concern for my Elise.
This is why I'm hoping you can help. He tugs at the lock of hair again. I should never have trusted these people around my child. Tell me about yourself.
I'm Lord Nestor Harrand of Defiance Bay. My family has been prominent there since imperial times. Our primary estate is on the outskirts of Brackenbury, but we have holdings in New Haemar as well. Those went to my sister and her husband.
Fare you well. I think we should have a save as it happens, and I'd won this whole playthrough. Well, you nodded toward the stairs for this murderer of a woman that seems to be slaughtering Hollowborns. Hello. Knifer. The Orlan hovers by the window, peering out of it every few seconds. As you enter the room, she watches you carefully, her hand hovering over her stiletto. That's a knife, I take it, not a shoe. She cranes her head to peer behind you. Anyone follow you? Who sent you? Someone told me you were responsible for heinous killings in Defiance Bay. Let me guess. Was that someone named Medrith? She draws her stiletto. It's a lie. Plain and simple, I got on the wrong side of his employers and now he's after me. But if you're here to do his dirty work, I won't make it easy for you. Relax or attack. Relax, I just want to hear your side of the story. What story? The Dominils came after me. I just happened to rob the wrong place. How was I supposed to know they already had claimed it? She runs her hands under her hood and through her hair. It was an honest mistake. I'm just trying to survive now, and if you spoke with Meredith, you know where he's waiting. Please help me get out of here. Go east. Medrith's waiting for you on the west of the river. 280 experience. She nods slowly. All right, I'm trusting you. Don't have much choice. See if you can send him the other way. That should buy me some more time. She follows the hooded figures toward the stairs, giving you a final uncertain glance as she passes the door. Seems reasonable.
I can do that. That's settled.
Nice.
I can do that. That's settled.
Nice. I'm going to get caught stealing. You close